welcome to another live stream. Hi there, Onyx, and hi there, hi, welcome, hi and welcome. How you doing? Hi and welcome. How are you doing? Hope the day is going well for you. I got myself a cup of tea. Anyhow, while I await your response, in the meantime, allow me to tell you what we're gonna do today, and you won't believe it. We're gonna work on the video. Yes, that's that's the plan. I know, shocker, I understand, but it has to be done. It has to be done. That's because yesterday we did fully script the video, and we're not that far off from finishing actually. Hi, Dekatsi, how you doing? Whenever you join in and I ask you how you're doing, I feel like as some kind of news reporter, you know, passing the mic to someone in the field. And there's always this like comically long delay.
But what if a wild Cathy appeared to derail your plans?
We can do 5D chess, and I could work on the video at the same time.
I did some puzzles, and I don't feel any smarter. I feel it was either like I got them instantly, or I got the solution randomly, and none in between. Which I think means I didn't get any smarter.
Which puzzles did you do?
Just a bunch of like the early ones, like the bishop knight ones, rook ones, you know.
I fucking love the knight in this game so much.
Yeah, I know what you do. I get why you love them.
They're just like
the king passes are fun. It's just that I feel like never it would come up ever. Like you would never let me do any of those situations. So you know.
I really will need to add some emotes for this one.
Can we do a smaller game? So it doesn't take like fucking forever.
Join in.
I just wanna do more games than less games, you know?
Join in!
And if we do it. Where is it? Okay. Oh yeah, we need the labels for this. Mine. It would be nice to just see icon and then copy it instead of having to fucking read and comprehend what I'm looking at.
I can show it just on stream because I refuse to believe that anyone would actually steal it on stream.
You know what? You may be right.
I'm always right. Yeah.
Private match. Yeah, I can probably type it in faster than they can steal it, you know?
Or I don't think anyone else will try to steal it. Oh, I'm playing black. Alright.
Damn. You black boy?
Make it, you should find a working monitor on the side of the road and play 5D chess while editing. That's what I'm gonna do, yeah. We just need to wait for the game to get large enough so that there are a lot of moves.
Okay.
Because what I can do, it was really nice that it's a pretty well optimized, oh there it is. It's a pretty well optimized game, which means I can just work on stuff in the background.
Yeah.
So for example, I can pick up the script and I can be like, because if you look at it from the top down, we start going through layer by layer. Okay, here's the exact ratio.
What is the bad move melee? Probably. Well.
Okay. What I'll need in this case is I'll need like geometry nodes to only highlight, because there's just a bunch of spheres like this. Well, I'm gonna actually no, I'm not gonna just yet. I'm not gonna. You thought I was gonna, but I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna. Okay, I see.
There's a bunch of spheres, and what we'd like to do is we'd like to pick up the ID of a certain sphere and then move our plane, the ID. Either.
You're not gonna either. Okay, I see.
Not gonna. I cannot.
I like when you don't.
I like how we're playing it linearly.
Oh, I looked at the tips. I learned something you should probably know.
What is it?
Apparently, the big pink arrow, like below on the other side of the board, they tell you whether you can make a new time when you make a new time. Will the count go there?
Good to know.
So I think no, I said useful information.
That's good to know. I've been playing this game for 4 days now, 3.
There is like a yeah. So that is useful. Apparently, if that changes, then you know. Yeah. You did this move. How dare you?
You're with me, baby. Skies will be blue.
Look at that. Is that good? Seems disruptive. That doesn't mean that it's good. Well, off to cities in action, I guess.
I think I've got
Oh,
a
the
fun
animations.
idea.
Oh.
Oh, come on, you did them as well.
Yeah, see, like the arrow went away from the bottom, so I can't make any new timelines now. Like I can't make
Okay, I
present
see.
moving timelines, and then
Okay.
you can see.
Yeah. All right. That makes
Okay,
sense.
there you go.
You need to submit the moves.
The UI is there. If you could ever like, yeah, pay attention to it.
You need to submit the moves.
Sorry. Also, there is a shortcut as an F or Enter to submit, which is probably more convenient depending on your keyboard position. I don't know.
I have a very fun idea that you're gonna love.
I have no idea.
I have a very fun idea.
I'm playing this board because it's simple, not because I study it. So I'm gonna get cooked either way.
Well, yeah. You think I
Yeah.
played to study it? Mate, have you seen me play games?
Well, but you're good at this. You know this. So like, you just good at it. You know,
I have
and
a
I'm
very
not.
fun idea, I just don't know if it's gonna be allowed by the rules, but well, I'll see.
Yeah. Okay, this fucking bishop is fucking evil, probably. Like this bishop is going to be at the end of me somehow. Because it can go back. Well, it can't.
The evil bishop.
You have to go diagonal. Because if you go, you can't go like back in. Oh, you could in the future. But yeah. Well. Well, no. Like you couldn't just use this bishop as a rook because, like, in the current position, there's shit in the way. Well, if you push this pawn, there won't be. Okay. I think I can see through your plans. Maybe a tiny little bit even. Yeah, the queen can't do anything too funny either. Okay.
Muff. Compare. And compare.
I think I can just push this like this now. Am I missing anything?
Oh, I am
taken him, but,
amazing at Blender. Right here.
I mean, yeah, but like, you know.
I don't know.
Just check. What did I do? Oh, it's your turn. Fuck. Okay. This is fine. Yet.
I keep trying the same thing incorrectly twice. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. I have animation going in the background. Now I can focus on the game.
Oh no.
A humble fork?
I don't like the sound of that.
Are you trying to perform a humble fork on me?
I don't know what I'm trying to perform, but I'm kind of looking at your check right now because it's like this is like 5 pieces hanging on this board, and I'm not sure what to do about it. Like you're checking me, but your bishop is hanging, and
That's it.
you can take my pawn, but then your knight will be hanging. But then there's too many things happening on this board, you know?
Yeah, there is.
Like there are many moves available to me right now, and
Well,
there's
right
way too
now,
many.
no, because you got your checked, but
Well, yeah, but like
theoretically.
I could take with a fucking knight, a bishop, and a queen, and that's many things to take with, and they have various reverses of what they allow me to do, you know.
They do. That they do.
And that is the thing. I am not good at chess, and you're good at chess, and the difference is shining right now. You know, like I need to figure out what is the best positioning for me in here, because I am not good at positioning. Like maybe knight. What about knight? Hmm.
Had bad sake. I'm glad that this is becoming a thing now. That's good.
That's another thing in this game, which is I kind of don't like. Like it's you're discouraged from moving across, like between the like parallel timelines or even to the past. There's another way that discourages from moving is the fact that when you do move, both timelines you move from and to all progress a turn. So like you make one move but takes 2 fucking turns, which is a bit, you know, less than ideal. Let's just say that.
Oh, you think too much.
Like I don't like. It hurts. It hurts me. It hurts my. And also, I am already down a fucking timeline, so it's super um it's you have to move very mindfully, you know. And I can't, you know, I shouldn't be doing any moving right now because of that. 'Cause I'm already like down a tempo. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
this is
Or
why
do you
you
think
lost
I'm
at normal
stumbling?
chess. You're thinking way too much.
Well,
Mate,
I'm
I
not
have
thinking, man.
nothing but a spinning picture of an onion spinning in my head, and you're actually trying to play the game. You're not gonna win by thinking.
I'm just saying my thoughts, like you know. Listen, at least half aware why my situation sucks. Well, that's not true. I'm not. I can't really fucking. I know what you're playing, so that's a lie, by
I
the
don't
way.
know what I'm playing. I spent the entire beginning of the game making animation.
Yeah, what
You're assuming you have a plan, and you're like you're doing the timing thing where you gaslight yourself into thinking that I am trying to gaslight you.
also, Mm, I have to go with queen because if I don't, your bishop takes my queen next turn on this board, right? I think it does.
I haven't got a clue.
Yeah, because it can go. Yeah, it will. So actually, oh my god, I'm so fucking smart. Yeah, this is the move. Because if I don't, then you just fucking snipe my queen on this board next turn with the bishop. Okay, well, okay. You didn't make that move. You made this move. No, you're thinking. You're thinking.
Oh, that's
Putting
so
thoughts.
dumb. I like it. And
Okay,
this
well, you
right
gave me
here.
away back my timeline, which I'm glad you did. I can like make a timeline now. No, I didn't. Okay.
I'm playing a game, alright?
Hmm. You're doing what I'm doing. You're thinking.
Oh,
So I think
yes,
you
I
shouldn't doing
am.
that because that means I'm more likely to lose. You know.
Katsi vs. Make It. Yeah, Katsi vs. Make It.
How is it check? Okay, the bishop.
It's always the evil bishop.
Yes, it is of the
Like,
evil bishop, but
if
we already knew that. You already knew he's gonna cause problems anyway, so that doesn't give any new information on problem it causes. You know.
it is incredible to me, Lycan, that you have managed to learn Stokes theorem like 30 times at this point. Is there like how many Stokes theorems are there? Because you've been telling me that you've just today learned it for 2 months now, I think, maybe even 3. How many Stokes theorems are there?
Okay, so
This is not the first time. It's not even the first dozen.
no. Hmm. Also, are you ever using pawns to like time travel in this?
In theory, you can, but from
Because
my understanding, it is
also look at the
borderline
old
impossible.
pieces, and there is an old piece called Brawn, which is like alternate pawn time traveling option, and I have no idea what either of them mean at all.
My goodness, I don't
Like,
know, Katsi. I don't know. I play the
well,
game. I don't think about the game.
I'm assuming you don't know, but I'm still saying things to fill the void, you know? Have you thought of those? That's the move I have to make anyway, so because I can't go from other board to capture with anything else, so that's that. What's over here? Hmm.
The Wikipedia list of things named for Euler and Gauss. let me
So
see. Hold on.
I don't like your knight position on top board, or I guess on the bottom board for you. However, I can't really take him, so you know, the best I can do is this.
List of things named after Euler. Yeah.
Make it, you know, what did you check? What you're looking at?
No, I'm looking at the list of topics named after Euler.
Oh, that's a long list.
Yeah. What are you playing? No, but where did this queen
Oh,
get from?
yeah, so it's a promotion. You know
Oh
what the
yeah,
game
because you had.
doesn't have like you choosing what to promote into. Like I can't choose to promote this into a knight,
Yeah, that sucks.
which is I
Queens,
know
because
you're gonna
queens suck.
like that. I don't. Why they don't suck?
They do.
They are good.
No,
It's
they
just
suck.
that. Well, at least they're good at like going like 5 years behind in time. Like you have to read that at least. They're good at that. You know,
Maybe so are bishops.
bishops. Well, yeah, but like queens are like have the same movements as bishops at least. So you know.
Ah,
So
there we
there's
go.
that. I could have cleaned that sooner. I'm sorry. Uh, yeah, I couldn't really prevent it in any way, could I? No, absolutely not. This is just like fourth. Okay, so
You
now
think
the
too
now.
much.
Well, yeah, because I'm the queen wasn't over there. Yeah. So
Well, it's because
no,
electrons.
no.
Looks are Euler's inverse exponent theorem. Of course they are. Like next thing, I don't know. Addition, there will be probably something. Addition is probably just the Euler's operation that was retconned into all the mathematics. This is just
What
how
a
it works.
great way to say something. All this operation that was retconned.
It was retcons. They don't want
I
you to
like
know about this. The
I
big
like that.
mathematics is It's a conspiracy by big mathematics.
What a glorious way to think about things.
I don't think. Thinking is for people who aren't confident enough in themselves to just act.
So like, look, this move was put in check, but it accomplishes nothing. And you just take me. That's a problem, you know.
Well,
Which is sad. Very
you
sad.
are fucking.
I do that sometimes. I'm
You
sorry.
are. You are fucking.
Wait, how do I? I don't have the arrow. Why no arrow for me? What the fuck? What did I do to not deserve an arrow? Like, you know what I mean? Did I move across? No. Yes. Yes, I did remove the code.
Well, I get
was just-
an ad for
Oh, okay,
crypto
okay.
when I joined the stream. What kind of crypto?
You
The
should
general
buy
posh
into
shit.
every rug pull that is possible.
Yes, I support this message.
Lose all your money quickly so I can get richer.
Yeah, exactly. We all have too much money nowadays, you know? We need to get scammed
Yeah.
more.
I think that's you as not being American.
I did not listen long enough to know.
Hmm. Yeah, I just have to make this move. Sad. Man, what do we do with this fucking board? Like, I even have so many opportunities to fuck you up, and I had no brains to find any of them. You know?
Where's my ball?
Unless this is an
Ah.
option. You know what? It is an option. Hold on. But can you fuck me with this? No. Can you fuck me with a knight? No. I have a question. Is it good? No. You can escape somehow. Oh, dicks.
You
How?
move the queen from the corner.
How can you escape this?
No, because that progresses the board. I can't do that, yeah.
I thought
That's
that was made,
unfortunate.
honestly. I don't know where is your escape fucking
It might
is.
be. It might be. I imagine
It
the
would
escape would be
tell you
something
it's
like
made.
this.
I guess. Oh, you're right.
I'm always right. It's honestly a pain.
Okay. But is this like, can you mate me now? Or is it just delaying again? You know? I wish like the game told you that.
Well, the
I
game would
probably
need to
it
check
would be,
all the possible moves in
yeah,
order to tell you that. That's a bit of a
too much
pain.
calculating, which is a bit sad. When he guards that if this is forced, he would be able to do it faster than this fucking engine, I think. Okay, well,
I think I might
if
be in
you,
trouble.
well, yeah. Did I do this because I'm a lot smarter? Because I don't feel any smarter.
So it's so funny. We also get an inspiration that make it work in a whole new video script by being on my 5D chess action peak 40. I get no, that wasn't my qualm with it, alright? My problem with 5D chess is that the difficulty of 5D chess doesn't come from the amount of dimensions, it comes from the type of dimensions, for which you don't need many dimensions. Because a lot of people think that just because something has a lot of dimensions, it has to be complicated, which it isn't. It's a simple concept, everyone. Simple concept.
Well, yeah. The issue of more dimensions is that it's so unbelievably much more fucking space and volume, a hyper volume and whatnot to like wrap your head around. You know?
No, that's the exact opposite
I
of
mean,
what I just said. More dimensions doesn't mean more complicated. More dimensions don't
well,
have to be more difficult.
it's
It's
just
in
that
this case they are.
humans have finite processing power, and it's gonna take a while to understand, to look at everything in many dimensions. Like it's like the fucking 4D Minecraft. Like I know how it works. I know how the space functions. It's just that there's so much fucking the amount of hyperbole is so fucking much space to look at. That's the
They
that's
blended
the
the other
hard
one.
part. What? Have you not seen 4D Minecraft? There's like a game like that. Like minor, I think. Like very cool, but like yeah.
I don't think I've seen it, but I can. Well, I can figure out what it was by the
I mean,
name.
if anything, it's bare bones because obviously, but like other than that, I think it's cool, decently made, and like it's sufficient enough to explore the concept, for my. Because that's the thing, like if you have 4D, that's like okay, like flat plane compared to like volume has infinitely more volume than a fucking flat 2D plane, obviously. In the same way, like fucking 4D is infinitely more hyper volume than 3D, right? But in Minecraft, that's not the case because you have like a finite amount of blocks. It's like in steps. So you can actually just do fucking 4D Minecraft and then have it be completely like, it's, you know what I mean?
Absolutely do
Maybe.
not.
I hope.
Ab-
I fucking hope you know.
Absolutely do not know what
I
you
need
mean.
to show you. I need to show you. I need to fucking do a graphic like, and just draw lines and show you. I bet that will help. Anyway, the game, huh? So if that's, well, I know what I need to think about. It's still winnable for you. I need to still like counter you. I can't just do nothing because you can just keep setting up timelines and then capture me from another timeline. So I guess there's still thinking to be done. Well,
Any chemists watching this right now, by the way? That'd be convenient. Because I see a lot of mathematicians and computer science people. Watching a video about some Minecraft history, and that was insane in the early days. History within or without? As in internal or external? Almost of tea. Meg, do you know about Minecraft's in-depth Rana mob? I have never heard that collection of words in my life.
what are you talking?
Why do you sound so offended about this?
I know what he's talking about. Actually, I have enough fucking obscure Minecraft trivia knowledge to parse that fucking jumbo fucking letters somehow. Actually, XD. Anyhow, is this the move? Yeah, this is the move. I believe that is the move I have to make.
Wait, this entire time you were thinking about a single board?
No, I wasn't thinking. I was just talking out of my ass and not looking at the game whatsoever. I wasn't paying attention to the game. That's the thing.
Let's do both.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I mean, I think that's better.
No,
but
but that
just keep
progresses,
yapping, no?
obviously. Then this progresses this board. Which means I'm pretty certain I can just pull.
You have one more arrow, so I think it might be jumping back moment.
It is. One question is where? Oh.
Okay. I think now. I think now you might be cooked.
Always might be
Because
cooked. Basically, in Minecraft stage called in-depth, someone who at the time went under the name Dog on the internet helped a little with development and added some test models. One of them was Rana, which was his own original character from other stuff.
So that information is about as uninteresting as humanly possible. But it is a random trivia bullshit about Minecraft, and that's the only reason why somebody would want to know this.
Here's the kicker. Go on.
And the models look fucking goofy and out of place because, they didn't fit in Minecraft whatsoever. Like, the art style was just different. So that's another thing.
People thought she was gonna be the actual new model to replace Steve, which wasn't true. But people were outraged from this misunderstanding. Stories all this time. If I had a nickel icon and sent walls of hate on forums and not just Tumblr, if I had a nickel, honestly, this is tales all this time. People always be outraged. But people will outrage from this misunderstanding is honestly worthy of a tattoo.
Here. Doesn't help him really. Okay. No, this board, huh?
Eventually, for some unrelated reasons, Doc left the team. But people really thought Minecraft was gonna become some anime guild of obnoxious meme-ridden fandom. Down the cute factor of something similar. That is a lot of... You know a lot about this scenario, don't you? A lot of highly specific knowledge.
Yeah, he must have watched a YouTube infomercial about it. That's not the word. You know what I mean?
Infomercial is the commercial.
It's an ad. But you know what I meant, so it's fine.
Those goddamn YouTubers trying to sell me more Minecraft lore. Big Minecraft story, just going around trying to sell more Minecraft history.
Yeah.
Well, Minecraft has an obnoxious meme-ridden fandom. Every fandom has an obnoxious meme-ridden sub-fandom. It's just the way society rolls.
That's also not how fandom works. No, I mean maybe it is. What I'm trying to say is most of Minecraft fandom is just 7 years. Just it's the most popular game on the fucking planet, you know? So that's actually yeah. I'm just saying words. I'm sorry.
Every fandom has a first of all, no, you're not sorry. Second of all, every fandom has a sub fandom of obnoxious memes. That's why for every fandom there's a separate, like, I don't know, Reddit community for the fandom and the memes about the fandom. Even my favorite game, which is Political Compass.
What? Oh, that's not a game, and that's.
To quote J-Rage, I decided to combine two of my favorite fictional universes, Warhammer 40k and the recent politics. Also, in MC development, he kept insisting he was gonna get around to making Dungeons and Levels expansions. It was super weird. What was Dungeons and Levels expansion? Lycan was an agent of Microsoft trying to sell us more Minecraft. Oh. Yeah, but this won't be. This. Help me.
Yeah, it's just stalling move, so we get back to the time where you die.
Took you fucking long enough to think of a stalling move?
No, I've thought about already 20 minutes ago. I just kept yapping for no reason. Not time to think. To have a fun. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I almost did it silly right now. Well, I mean, you're gonna be in this line. Like over here. Yeah.
No, I've just been sitting down, watching and reading, fucking development. But why was Dungeons and Levels expansion super weird? I like Dungeons and Levels. There's only one lever in all entirety of Minecraft. That's wrong.
Okay.
That is just an incorrect thing. I feel like the Blackstone level, for example, with 3 states.
What do you mean one level? What?
Yeah, there's only one level in Minecraft, yeah. Just the stone one. You have many buttons, you have many pressure plates, you only have one lever.
Oh, one lever. Fuck. Yeah, I don't mean. Is that do you have an issue with that?
No, I just feel like it's odd that there is just one.
Well, what other lever could you have?
Like a level with 3 states, for example.
What about you could make your own level that's 3 states, no?
Yeah, you could also
Just-
make your own, I don't know, copper light. Or you could...
Oh, like for like a different redstone signals, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that's maybe what they're adding next, you know? They've been doing a lot of like just simplifying shit
The
with components.
schizophrenic prediction
like
of I thought
copper
of
light.
the schizophrenic prediction of I thought of it, so they must be working on it.
I mean, copper light is basically that. Is, you know, like it's fucking redstone component that was previously just bigger with more blocks now into making the one block, you know? No?
Apparently people originally already different generations to
So like,
game.
because copper light is just a memory cell. You click, you provide signal, it turns on. You provide signal, it turns off. So it's just like it's just a fucking memory cell, you know?
See, Fall 18 and Notch at one point agreed that Minecraft doesn't need music, only for Notch to hire C418 and make music the next day. Honestly, I respect that. That's basically saying we don't need it, but we're gonna add it anyway. I respect it.
Okay, do we do a next game?
Oh, did you move?
Yeah, we won. We
Oh.
got to we cut up and you don't have any more arrows to leave
No.
again.
Yeah, we can do another one then. There we go.
Yeah.
Usually just because they're playing we're meant to naturally generate in caves to spook out players, obviously. You don't need to add much
the
more
cave
to
music.
the cave.
Lore. I was shivering my timbers when I was like 7 and playing Minecraft. And there was cave music. I don't know how about you.
7 and...
Oh, I'm black. Well. Can't see blackface in a way.
Why would you even... Well, don't chuckle at that.
I am a comedic relief. I'm here to make jokes. Don't blame
You're
me.
not a comedic relief, you're a comedic struggle. There is a deep rabbit hole of my rabbit hole in history and prehistory that I've been going down for years. Every new bit is even cooler than the last. Couple too many E's in that deep. Let's make his website to get Notch to keep developing the game. Yeah, people are dicks sometimes, aren't they? They saw the attack when they posted the gas texture on Photoshop, which satisfied the people who did the attack. DDoS is such a boring... That shows the lack of commitment there. DDoS is effectively just throwing money... Oh, oops, that's my phone alarm. DDoS is effectively just throwing money at someone to make their life more miserable. That shows you just how uncommitted they were. That's not like when a bunch of furry gay hackers hacked the Heritage Foundation. That was something. That shows initiative. Not some DDoS.
DDoS bullshit.
Cutsy, there is a single board!
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Arnie would not initially making Minecraft because money had... It was PayPal. These are all the very lukewarm facts, like...
Fascinating. I'm also reading chat. What's he saying? Yeah, like I don't see why everybody in their right mind would ever give a shit about this information, over if they're like turbo autistic about it. Which I mean, like, kind of probably is, you know. At this point, I know I'm questioning it.
And the game free until you got it sorted out, I think.
Meow. I should have an attack. But they really don't, and that's worrying me.
Into it's SP3, not 3PS. No wait, not 3SP, SP3. I'm jamais myself. Also, people begged him like desperate to do more and more multiplayer tests until he just straight up made multiplayer always work so long as you're able to run the server.
What?
Which looks like
Okay.
this with these being
Fascinating. And fascinating insight into.
this is confusing because orbital
Yes.
refers to the three quantum numbers. But you don't have a word for two quantum numbers. Like principal and azimuthal doesn't have a. There isn't really a word for it. So like SP3, the SP3 orbital would be the underlying shape. Like there are 4 SP3 orbitals, aren't there? Oh, that is very unfortunate for my purposes. Welcome back, Hyde. Welcome back.
So this board is an interesting option. I don't know. I wish I could make no move right now, but I can't make no move right now. That's interesting implications, you know? Like I could just be out of fucking moves. Shit, man. They're all bad.
First public available version was 3, but was never lost media. What of Minecraft? I mean, you know, it's kind of to be expected.
Yeah.
Internet used to forget all the time, simply because it was just really expensive to not
There's
to
a
remember.
surprising amount of lost media. Like you thought like it wouldn't be possible, but it literally is quite. It's quite a lot of stuff, especially like early on in the internet lives. Like there were always backups for things, but if there was like a time enough ago, those backups might just be like dead by now.
Let's see, I would like you to think about what the information you just conveyed, because you keep jabbing at Lycan. You keep being really mean to Lycan by saying that, you know, no one would care about this kind of information. But
I'm not mean. I'm just acknowledging he is autistic, and that's fine because I'm also autistic. You know. I'm sorry if I appeared mean. I didn't mean to be mean. Okay.
Oh wait, is this Checkup's 921? Oh, good catch, Hyde. It is 921. There we go. Fixed.
We are licking our children's butts in our what's the word? Fuck. In our condition.
To be fair, a single link on the forum isn't the easiest thing to preserve. No, but in modern times it's not. You know, you have Internet Archive, right? They save all the forums. You have storage is really cheap. You can save absolutely anything you want. Back in the day, it wasn't. Back in the day, it was a genuine commitment to store things.
Can't do this.
That's why it used to be losing. But nowadays, we don't lose media. Nowadays, we just pile data. I fucking know, but all my drives are full with random garbage. I'm a hoarder. I am a digital hoarder. I still have a really hard time deleting stuff.
Yeah.
You know, those NS. You can see that the methane.
Well,
I'm gonna leave
I'm sorry I'm taking so long, but I'm looking at all the moves, and literally every one of them is making my position significantly worse. That is just the nature of the current game.
I'm American.
of this, really.
I don't remember a live stream on which I can join where they weren't high.
I'm high out of my mind. I couldn't notice the rudeness. I'm just vibe. So he didn't notice the rudeness. So who noticed? It was you, make it. You said I was rude, and
Yeah, you were.
was I? Can anybody else confirm this information? Because I'm not sure at this point whether I'm being gaslit or something, or whether I'm wrong. I need more intel on this. Okay. Yeah, this game is difficult, man.
No.
I didn't hang anything, right? Surely. I mean, I see you were running the same problem I was running into, so maybe I was over dramatizing. Yeah. Did you have any better moves? Probably not. Alright. Kind of.
How much was this go from SP3 to benzene? In this case, we're combining. Oh! I have an idea. So those.
I wonder if we can cast in this variant. What do you think?
I haven't got a clue. Never tried.
It
Oh,
looks
I'm sorry.
fucking-
Dems is not a real word of liberals got to Google Doc.
Damn, the libtards again. Yeah. This board is no fun. I think of this. It's a bad idea. Yeah, it's a bad idea. That's why I feel it's a bad idea, huh? Hmm. He has to die. There's no doubt about that, you know? How about that? How about that? This makes me more exposed to shit. Yeah. Yeah, do be doing that.
Why doesn't these the ones on the. Oh, because they're symmetric. Is that the reason? Doesn't
What?
matter which is which.
What were?
Nothing. Benzene.
Okay. Oh, benzene.
Yeah.
I love my benzene symmetric. Is that true? This is fine, I think. Is it fine? That's not it.
And oh no, I'm asking the guy.
Big guy. One of many men.
Oh no, there aren't any like him. There's the one, the only, the flame. There's the difference between benzene and something like 135 cyclohexatrine. I'm assuming that 135 cyclohexatrine. You don't have to break this down for me because the trine is where you lose me. So cyclohex obvious, but atrine.
Yeah.
I don't know what the atrine suffix means.
What does
I'm assuming
one,
it
three,
means.
five mean?
I'm assuming it means. Well, it would need a single. No. No, because cyclohex 123 cyclohexane has. That would be. This is cyclohexane 135, which means right here you have the functional groups. But what would those functional groups be? Look at this, the trine suffix, don't I? Organic chemistry, trine suffix.
Those damn trees yet again. Yeah, what is the idea? Over here.
I don't think you can use multiple bonds as a functional group. I'm pretty certain. Because when you have 135, right? Unless you just. Oh, unless this is in this functional group. Unless this just specifies the double bond. You're specifying that the double bond is. Okay, well, I mean, in this case, the thing is that benzene doesn't really have a double bond on 1, 3, and 5. Yeah, benzene doesn't really have double bonds. Because there is the whole resonance thing where, you know, it's just going everywhere.
The whole resonance thing. Oh, really? I thought you gonna do a different move. I thought you were gonna push the A pawn. Or is it the over pawn? The E pawn, I guess. I thought you were gonna push the E pawn in this situation. I thought that would be stronger, but oh well. That's fair. Okay. What do I do now?
Is the conjugate system of benzene hybridized by technically, or is it something different? Hold on. Hybridization chemistry. It's obviously going to give me the sp3, but does it also apply to everything else? Introduction. Yeah, conic valence bond future. Hybridization, not that specific one, I mean hybridization in general. Hybridization. Orbital, yes. It's a concept of mixing atomic orbitals to form new hybrid orbitals with different energies. But that's a good question. Is it hybridized or is it just bonded? Because I feel like it could be just bonded. It makes much, because it's not really atomic orbital, it's a molecular orbital. So structure, yes. Okay, so we hybridize 3 of them, and then the rest just pop on the top. No. Yes? Hold on. Now I need to have a think. We have carbon, carbon, hydrogen. Carbon bonds to the other carbons next to it and to hydrogen with an sp2, and the last p bonds them all together in the ring. Yes! Oh, I am incredible and I am just amazing. But SP3 is not the only one. You could also have an SP2, which would look like this. In this case, we're combining the S and P. Create a 3 orbital like so. Example in benzene. What's the difference between benzyl and benzol, if there is one? Benzyl? Is benzyl phenyl? Hold on, benzyl. Is it like phenyl? Functional group. Benzyl group, yeah. No, phenyl. My question, is benzyl like phenyl on Wikipedia? Not to be confused with phenyl. So phenyl is like this, but benzyl is like this, I see. Above my pay grade, Lycan. Way above my pay grade.
I made a move, by the way.
I just now saw.
Yes. Yes. Only one move.
Like this. So each carbon. Make another fun fact. Minecraft Warren is gonna be for riding. There was some function like chess minecarts with weird texture and a really weird item icon. Niggas up there they were changed to have people ride them. That is curious. Having minecarts not be meant for riding. That is a bit odd.
I don't know. I don't know about the weird icon. In the department of weird icons is always my beloved is gonna be the fucking stairs. Like for the longest part, I was just completely fucked an incorrect icon. They looked silly. Yeah, I checked this. Yeah. I'm definitely getting better. I'm actually paying attention to your possible attack on me now. So I'm not. I don't fucking hang pieces to like interdimensional fucking bullshit anymore. At least less. Which is nice. Yeah. It's kind of inevitable that will happen on one timeline or another.
Alright. Bye, Lycan. Have a good one.
Bye. We enjoyed your presence here. Even if Mike it says otherwise.
That was also a dick thing to say, Katsi.
Like, okay, like not like you says that. Not that you say that you didn't enjoy his presence. That you say that I didn't enjoy his presence because I was mean to him. That's what I meant. Not I didn't mean that you didn't like him. It mean like you said I didn't like him. Is that less dick? That's less dick, right? It's still like dick, but less dick. What is that about? What is that fucking supposed to be?
It's a gummy bear. Oh, gummy worm, sorry. Gummy worm.
Why is that an emote?
There's 3 of them, apparently.
3 gummy worm emotes. Huh. What are those? What is it called? Worm. There is so much more than Never is three of them. Why is this twice? What a treat. Wow. I'm glad those are emos. YouTube knows what they're doing. What the fuck? Those are the most consequential emos of all time. Is that a word? That's a word, right?
How can I
Consequential is
abolish?
a word.
How can I abolish perspective without? I can move the camera up and the
Like
focal
in
length
Blender.
down.
Let me see. Abolish perspective. You can do a flat perspective. Although Timon will get dizzy probably.
I guess I'll have to do it that way, unfortunately.
Unlucky. Moves, huh? This is less than ideal. I push you.
This should remove perspective. It's a dumb way to do it. I'm not happy with it, but it's supposed to be a silly short video about multiple dimensions and chess that you can play in them and the different types of dimensions and such and such and such. So I'm gonna leave it there.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, it just hit me now. I don't think I've explained the no loop plane thing.
Oh, what?
A no loop plane. It's when like when an orbital switches from
Well, I guess it's time to do this then. Explain the video into me.
I can explain it, it's just I'm trying to find a way to explain it well. It's like if you can divide an orbital symmetrically, then the line along which you can divide it, that's the nodal plane.
So it's just like, the
actual reasoning behind it is more
it's
like
just axis of symmetry. Okay.
The actual reasoning behind it is more switching through phases, but that's a bit more complicated.
Oh. I see. Alright. That's fine.
Based on this, I will be actually able to find better ways to assign colors because I'll be able to figure out which colors should go well. States of matter, I think I will leave for the next video. This will be a whole series. It'll be fun. We'll go just slowly increasing its size from quantum mechanics.
States of matter. in another one of those videos.
What do you mean?
Maybe the first one, I don't know.
I've never made a video about states of matter.
Have you not?
Yeah, I included one. I made like a couple of videos where the last chapter was state of matter, but every single time I just ended by saying, "Oh yeah, I'll make another video dedicated to it," and I never do.
Okay, I see. Yeah, if you do, then I'm sure of that. So, this one now. Here.
The underlying what or the underlying what? Being a different combination of the. Atomic orbitals. There are interfering constructively these. These are valent bonds, right? Valent bonds, I believe, because, well, hope more than anything.
Fuck. Shit. Did you see that coming? That's bad. That's really what the. I just hang everything. God damn it! It's over. It's over, man.
I render playing shit.
That you have. Oh yeah, I just fucking hang everything. It's fucking actually over, man. God damn it. Still ass at this game. Just fucking sad. How do I unfuck this?
Oh yeah, these are command. Next, we have metallic bonds. And oh my, this is going to be a fun one. It really will be. It really will be. How would we? I imagine first we need to mention the metals. What makes metals metallic? Yeah, what makes metals metals? Then
That's
we
not
need
metal
to get into the metallic bonding. Then just the properties of metals, and we can just leave it there for now, I suppose. So far, beloved.table.com.
Your beloved.
We do most of the time talk about
Okay.
three.
That's fine.
Thanks to Wikipedia.
How did you do two of them at the same time? Oh, I see. Hmm. Okay, it's not. That's not the move I wanted to make.
Oh, you made a new timeline.
Or maybe it was. I don't know. Ah, fortress. No, it was. No, it was. I think it was. No, it wasn't. Yeah, fuck. Shit, I did the wrong move. It's over. What did you do? Oh my god. Yeah, I did a fucking. Oh my. I'm so upset, man. I actually made a different move I wanted to make. You can still make it. I suppose I could. Hmm.
Who's from the first?
There's something? Just look like something.
Gem. Okay.
You can just take with this. No, that's not the bad. I fucking hate myself. I can't do controls, man. That's not what I want to look like. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my god. How am I this fucking bad? Fucking controls, man. I want to click undo on that one. You can't be undo this fucking move because there's too much shit happening. Oh my god. What's the...
Oh, I can't because you check. Oh, I see.
Did I check you? I'm so annoying.
So, transition metals. They are transition metals, right? Yes. Okay.
Transition metals. Metals to transition to.
I think I should go with transition metal. Yeah, potassium calcium. That won't be. Yeah. Okay.
What? What did you say to me?
But I should go for the transition metals because they are the ones that actually have the DO2. which makes it really nice for metallic bonding.
Which one are the transitions ones?
The ones that have the DO2 as the valence shell.
Okay, where are they spatially on the table?
Middle.
Okay. So like, is gold the middle? Am I stupid?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. I get it now.
How should I put this? That's a good question.
Really
You know
good
what?
this-
We
well,
did
this night, but fucking
the other videos we did do deep dives on. Well, to be fair, I did also do a deep dive on this. Yeah. Let me find metallic bonding chemistry textbook. Metallic bonding library text. Or I could go for the material science one. Because the material science one was great because it went into the molecular orbital theory, metallic bonding. That was pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Mastery track. There we go. This is proper, for example. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Neato.
Intermolecular is where we're gonna end it because ionic. Yeah, intermolecular end states of matter is gonna be just the channel of the next video. Nothing more is needed there. I'm really struggling with wording it properly.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to happen always. Hmm. Okay. Sure. I'm fine with this. I think.
Hydrogen. Hydrogen would be too extreme an example. We could go lithium, I think. Would lithium be a good one? Yes, lithium would be a thing. Something like lithium when it bonds. You can have lithium too, right? You can have that as a molecule. Dilithium, yeah.
Dilithium.
Okay, yeah, this is just a simple sigma bond. Alright.
Okay.
For dilithium. it just creates a simple sigma bond.
Simple sigma bond.
Yes, that is what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Not a move.
this point has a specific shape, a specific location, specific force. However, when you're dealing with larger items, you can actually have. I got one. Yes. Visualizing this would be a pain because ideally what I would do is I would have like a bunch of metal atoms being slowly added in, and each time we'd have the amount of orbitals just growing. So I'll need to do it with geometry nodes. Will not be easy, will be doable, however, that's all that matters. Just a simple bond, they can create a cluster of bonds. Bond between two atoms. Yes. Just fake. Okay, splendid. You for all my time. Vigor. Now each time we add an additional atom to the mixture, get more and more energy levels. So with some kind of reasonable amount, like but how am I gonna? Shucks, the mathematics for this actually going to be a fair bit annoying. We start with 5. Then when we bring in the next one, we get 10. Okay, no, never mind. They're gonna be truly simple. What am I talking about? You always get the same amount of orbitals out. Yeah. Single atom. If we bring another atom. But for the energies. No, for the energies it's gonna be annoying. Okay. Each 2 bonds. We'll just have to cheese this. We'll just have to do it for visualization purposes. Yes.
Wait a second, huh? Just do
Then
this.
all this. We get 15 and so on and so forth. I'll have to do it in a more clever way. Yeah, whenever I use script write for a video, I always think about the animations that will go with the script in order to not screw myself over down the line. And in this case, I'll be honest, this will be severely problematic. I'm trying to visualize. I'm trying to visualize basically how metallic bonds will be created. The problem there is that I'm basically trying to go from a typical molecular orbital theory valent bond into a metallic bond. And when it comes to metallic bond, we eventually think of the orbitals as continuous. So whilst in typical valent bond you'd have, I don't know, 2, 6, 10 orbitals. In metallic bonds, you have so many of them, you think of them as bands, which are just continuous.
No, I can do this, okay? What's that not done? Curious, curious. Mm-hmm. What what move did you make? This. Okay. And this, okay.
80, so 70. And if I up the integers, we have the ball rotating. Honestly, kind of regretting right now how much I decreased the size of it, but that I had a reason. Terrible from the side. Fine, let's leave it there. We have a total amount of 400, which means we can go from 0 to 399. And what's more, we'd like the grid to start at that position, depending on which one we pick. Yes, which means we take this and we transform the grid position on the z-axis. Absolutely beautiful. Exactly what I meant. Render animation. Neat. We are around halfway through actually. It's not gonna be a long video. And we are about halfway through. Not too happy with it, but well, can't be happy with all of them.
Fair enough. This is not good.
We'll do anything for March. For example, government do like this. Don't exist fashion or whatever want. Nothing has represented time for convenience sake. Yes, we have 4 dimensions. The spatial, the temporal, and the parallel. The reason why just
This is not great, honestly.
Right, I could make like a function maybe? That'd be fun. I could make like a 4-dimensional cube. Yes.
It could, yeah.
Rotation, because rotation axis. Wait, is rotation? Yeah, because you keep it flat on the. That's not a bad idea. If I make nodes that could rotate points, then I could make a 4-dimensional rotating cube in Blender.
I cannot understand what you're working on from what you're saying. Is it the chess one or the other one?
It is the chess one. Yes.
Are you making them all at once?
Yes.
Both at once?
Well, I mean, you know, I'm rendering the animations and I finished the script for this one, so
Oh, I see.
there's nothing else I can do for the chess video right now because I already have an animation rendering for it and the script is
Yeah, so you're
finished.
doing 4 videos at once. Okay, yeah.
So I just move on to the next one to not waste any time. Because the other option is I'm sitting in silence looking at my wall, which I've already done too much of that already. Or day drinking. Two options.
All day drinking. Amen. Don't we love day drinking? If I keep pushing this shit, he's gonna be in trouble eventually, right? Surely. I think you narrowly fucking avoid all my static. It's very annoying. Fuck.
Rotate on other axes. If I could I actually implement it? Let me have a think. I want to make sure that this is the right thing before I go on with it. If I make a 4-dimensional cube, I can just keep the coordinates. I can keep the coordinate of all the points in 4 dimensions. That is trivially easy in Blender. Yes. Absolutely trivially easy. Visualizing it.
Yeah.
The mathematics for rotation, even movement, yes, I can do that. The question is, can I then visualize the cube in 3 dimensions? Because I then need to figure out, I might not be able to. Could I maybe do the volume? B. Oh, I'm having such a massive thing. Okay, so what we're starting with, 3, 4, 5, for example, 5-dimensional. We're starting with a 5-dimensional cube, with these being the coordinates, and we want to end with 3 dimensions for each point that we're going to represent. Now, keep in mind, this to this will not be a one-to-one correlation. That's the problem, because we cannot. That's tricky. Actually do a 5D rotating cube. If we imagine an additional 2 empty vectors here, 2 empty values here, and the idea I originally had was just to check if this is equal to a 0, if both of these are equal to a 0, because that's, you can imagine like taking a slice, right? a slice of like 5-dimensional space, a 3-dimensional slice of 5-dimensional space. It would be basically equivalent to us being in 3 dimensions and then just taking a single line out of these 3 dimensions. So if we're trying to visualize a 3-dimensional cube in rotating in 1 dimension, then we would just take like a single slice and we do it by checking if it is equal to 1. However, problem there is that these values will almost never be equal to 1. I could have a multi-dimensional sphere, but transforming a multi-dimensional sphere, that would be... Cube is the easiest shape after a sphere to do computer science with. I could do it with volume, because in the volume I wouldn't need to... I'm having trouble explaining why what I'm gonna do is difficult. Not for the reason you think. I could just have a larger volume and then check for each point. I would need to reverse engineer it then somehow. So input the points, check if they are inside. No, that's idiotic. Okay, we're starting with 5 coordinates, 0 points. We also need the connections between points. Ah, so I would need to just implement all of the mathematics for it. Making my own graphical engine would be easier for this actually than doing it in Blender now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
Okay. See.
Because if I would need to do it in OpenGL then. That's tricky. I would need to basically get myself some kind of renderer to just render an object. However, if I have the access point, if I can render objects based on points, I still don't know if I would be able to do it. The most...
No.
I could also have a square that is rotating on higher dimensions, but that still doesn't help the problem, does it? I could have a circle rotating on more dimensions. Would that help the problem? I could just check if... Oh.
God damn it, I think you narrowly avoid all my trades again. It's annoying.
Let's do a 2 dimensions flow. We have a cube.
Oh, whatever.
Trying to take a slice of it. Hi there, Alu, hi. I already forgot what all of my plans were in this game. Like this.
I have plans and they barely don't work, and it's sad. Okay. Yeah, one of the boards really screwed me over. Like if it wasn't there, things would have worked way better than they did. Damn. I might be losing in the long term. Well. This is just fucking turbo protected, man. What sucks?
Out of indices. Then what we're trying to do is we're trying to take a slice of this cube. In order to take that slice, we need to figure out the 4 points where it's intersecting. How we go about this? Well, we would first check, trying to make as many assumptions. Why are we playing chess? Well, it's because we're playing 5D chess in the background.
You can't make an assumption. That's making an ass of you and me.
Yeah, the problem in this case is that certain things will work for 2 dimensions, but they will not work for 3. For example, sides. Or will they? They might actually. No wait, they might. Oh, but they might not work for 5. Yeah. Shit.
Shit. A bag of dicks.
That's the thing that's so annoying about this video. The most difficult, the easiest part is what people would think is the most difficult part. Doing mathematics in this many dimensions is easy. It's switching from this many dimensions to a small amount that's difficult. Consume an orange. I don't have an orange. If I had, I would.
If only I had an orange, man. Kill this guy.
It is disturbing to hear you lack an orange. I don't have fruits in general. It's expensive. Really expensive. No, I haven't got a clue how to do it. I would need some kind of way of checking if something is... Can I do it differently? So if we have a cube, rotated cube, and we have some kind of arbitrary point P, normally the way we would check if the point P is inside the cube is we do it on each dimension separately. But what if the cube is rotated? Well, if a cube is rotated, then what we could do is we could rotate the basis vectors to match the cube, then do the thing, then rotate them back. Oh, that feels like it would work. So I would need to first... I have the rotation of the cube. Means I need to take the point. Okay, so we have the x, y, z coordinates. Then them rotated. So we have x, y, we need to change our point coordinates from these to these. Then we could, because if we know the size of the cube, we know the rotation, then we could just check on each coordinate separately if the point is there. And then all we need to do is just change them back. So now all we need to do is just figure out all the rotations. I mean, if we rotate it on each... if we rotate it on each one separately, will we achieve the same rotation as the cube? I think so. Just the x coordinate. No, because if you rotate on the z-axis, then you're rotating x and y coordinate at the same time. Which means we need to... This is difficult stuff. Developing a migraine with this.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just need to implement it and try it. Hold on. Generalized rotation matrix. That's what we're looking for. Like a generalized one. Rotation Euclidean space. Does Euclidean space need 3 coordinates? 3-dimensional. Yeah. Oh no, in modern may be any positive integer dimension n. Beautiful, yes. Rotation multiple dimensions, come on. Defines the only size. Okay. Can I expand it to even more? Like, can I have 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 then 0 0 cosine theta? Can I have that sort of thing? I think so, because then we would have a generalized rotation. General free rotation. Simple stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's actually quite simple. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is my witch's board.
Yeah, I feel like we could do it on the x-axis. 5-dimensional. Would the 5-dimensional be rotating that way? That's a good question. Yeah, so rotating because generalized matrix transforms are easy. That's something I can do. Now the question remains: can you have the generalized matrix? Um, this night is a problem. That is comical.
That is. Do it.
Other choices.
You come back. You came back here, okay? Huh.
Okay, I
Why
think this rotation could work, but we would need to look into in three
Why did you do
dimensions.
this move? Doesn't make any sense.
Clockwise, next one.
Okay, I see.
Basic 3D rotation, also called elementary rotation. The rotation of one of the axis coordinate system. Following three basic rotation measures rotate the vectors by angle theta about x, y, z axis in 3 dimensions using the right-hand rule, which codifies their alternating signs. Notice that the right-hand rule only works when multiplying a by the okay. I think that could work, but would the rotation in more dimensions be interesting? Well, if we're rotating about a higher dimension, yeah, like if we have a square rotating on the z-axis, yes. If we have a cube rotating on the z-axis, we have a cube rotating on the w-axis, yes. Yes, we should be able to rotate on the z-axis. I mean W. What does it look like? If we rotate on some kind of axis, we don't actually change our position on that axis. We change it on the other ones. On all the other ones, only some of the other ones. I think all makes sense. Is there a generalized... Ah no, hold on. 4-dimensional rotation matrix. Is there no the just... Does rotation like that doesn't not work for... relation to cotangents, obviously. We really need to go for cotangents. Euler-Rodriguez formula. Yes! Oh, but that's for 3D. I've made a video on it. No. Not much more. Boldness. Any rotation in 3D can be characterized by a fixed axis of rotation and an invariant plane perpendicular to the axis. Without loss of generality, we can make the xy plane as an invariant plane to the z-axis as the fixed axis. Since radial distances are not affected by rotation, that makes sense, yes. Rotation by its effect on the unit sphere. Okay, yes. So when you rotate, the spherical distances do not change. Oh, sorry, radial distances. Rotations, you know, molecular coordinates. Angular coordinates specifying the position on the free sphere. Okay. Cosine, sine, and cosine. So this thing could be it. I think this would be it. With spherical coordinates, that feels really smart, because if we can, turning from Cartesian coordinates to spherical coordinates is trivial. And on spherical coordinates, that's just an interesting angle. Am I thinking about this wrong? I must be. But independent angles, the UZ and XY planes as the invariant plane. Oh, wait. Oh, the origin of the invariant planes are just completely orthogonal to each other. Six to the origin. And rotate about two independent angles. Oh, so you rotate by... okay. Okay. I think it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing here?
This is pretty rough.
Man.
When angle is rotated by an angle phi about the z-axis, becomes point of angles theta phi null plus phi. Hyperspherical coordinates are also useful for the rotation, even more useful coordinates and provides Hopf coordinates. Is there generalizing for the rotation matrices? Four-dimensional rotations can be derived by a Rieger's rotation formula and the Kane formula. Let A be a 4x4 skew symmetric matrix. The skew symmetric matrix can be decomposed, okay. Find properties like this, multiply them together, you get 0. Skew symmetric matrices are uniquely obtained. Matrix. Wait, but that's generalizing for all of the four-dimensional rotation matrices. So there isn't a generalization for higher dimension. That's quite upsetting, not gonna lie. So another thing I could do is I could find a shape, find an equation for figuring out the if a point is inside of that shape, and then I could do a sphere. I could do a sphere. Just make the generalization yourself. I cannot make the generalization myself. This is to say that it's above my pay grade is an understatement. This is like a whole. It's a whole other industry. I can Is this a skill issue? Yes, it is. I'm not a mathematician. I can have a sphere within a cube, and I can move it around. Unless we're constantly rotating it on only one axis. But would it... I feel like it would just look like a cube then. It would just look like a cube. I can show off like multiple dimensional things. It's just that they would be very boring looking.
This is a trouble fucking turn for you. And we can pull this off. Mostly upsetting.
Yeah. Not queen then.
Yeah. I don't think you can do it because the second board queen can't be in two places at once, and it kind of has to be in two places at once, you know, to defend. Do I set it up?
Oh, but 9 moves also moves up. That's...
Unless you can fucking find some wizardry to take that knight with something, which I don't think you can. I don't think you can do anything about this.
Yeah, I think it's over.
I mean, you can go back and delay, but other than that, yeah.
Alright, well, I think...
Unless you can... I don't think... No, I think you can get knight with anything, because it's like too far from the edge of the board at this point.
Yeah. Well done. That was a fun game.
Yeah.
I'm
It
I'm a
only
bit
took
of
me
a-
using 100% of my power and you to script two videos at the same time to win a game.
Yeah, I need to end the stream because I'm getting a bit of a headache after the rotations thing. I need to figure out a way to... I have ways to display like shapes with an arbitrary amount of dimensions in Blender. The problem is that I can almost exclusively do it with spheres and cubes, because anything else... For anything else, I would need to come up with some kind of projection, and as such... To just think of something, the most interesting thing I can show of this. Anyway, everyone, I'm gonna go now. The shops are open, which is a rarity for me when I end the stream.
Are you You think the game was fun? Are you upset because you lost?
No, it was fun. I just have a bit of a headache after the rotations, as I mentioned.
Okay, fair enough. I just don't wanna, because you said you're gonna like if you keep losing, you're gonna just hate me and shit. You're gonna hate the game. I don't want you to like hate the game because of that.
I don't like losing. No one likes losing.
Well, yeah, but like
Have any item
just
that may help you
going
in
off this what you said
self-defense?
before.
I have a knife or two alu, maybe three if I possibly an axe. I don't know. Couple of stuff lying around my office. Anyway, that was fun. I'm off. I need a break. Thank you everyone so much for watching and have a great day.